Oh, y'all. Y'all, I've been had some. Ooh, that was a big old dragonfly. It's another reason why I keeps it. A lot of people wonder why I keeps my rain barrels uncovered. Dragonflies, they have babies on the water, and them dunks don't kill the dragonfly babies. They only kill the mosquito babies. Don't ask me how I found that out. But anyway, so this tree got more pears in it than I thought. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see them. And that mockingbird up there, let me tell you something, mockingbird. Get down from there. Don't eat my pears. I don't like the way your tail is flapping. What does that mean? Anyway, I see one, two, three. Oh, shuck it now. I was seeing more. 4, 5. There's nothing down here somewhere. 6. I see that one. But yeah, I thought I didn't have no pears in this tree, y'all. Try to get up close and find that. There it is right there. Y'all see it? So, I got about 7, 8 pears in that tree, y'all. Huh? But that ain't what this video is about. So, and my magnolia ain't said nothing. I ain't seen bloom the bird. Not bloom the bird. So today I want to talk to y'all about thinning, and then I want to do some squash pruning. I want to do that. Show y'all. Hopefully I'll be able to show y'all where I want to. How I do. I'm using a GoPro today, so hopefully y'all can see good. The GoPro is pretty good. Sometimes it's not good up close though. So I did a little thinning yesterday. Y'all bear with me as I get the camera together. Look. Y'all look at the pretty tomato. Look at the tomato. Okay. That's enough of the tomatoes. Okay. I'm gonna try to show y'all. Okay, so remember when I said give your stuff time enough to show you if it's gonna be about anything? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta put some repellent on. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm back. I had to give me a swig of water too. I ain't been out here long, but y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated. If y'all in this heat like I am, stay hydrated, take plenty of breaks. Don't try to do too much at once. You gonna fool around and meet your maker. But anyway, let me show y'all. So I don't know if y'all can see this little one. It ain't really doing nothing. It's looking a mess. See how little this one is compared to everybody else? Pulling. Ain't gonna do nothing. Any seeds that come up late, I don't even see. What I do is I kind of part. Can y'all see that real short one down in there? Hey Fee, you running up on me? See how this one right here doesn't have any true leaves really, but the rest of them have decent sized true leaves. So that's behind everybody else. These two here, they're behind everybody else. Keep in mind I planted all these seeds on the same day. And you're gonna have some that's hard to, just another one. And a lot of these, believe it or not, if you took them out and you put them in a pot or whatever, and if you want to do that, you can. Because let me tell you this, if you overseed, and maybe like you're like Aisha, or maybe you have people around you who you want to give plants to, it's not that these plants were doomed. It's just they're not performing as well as their neighbors. But you could definitely, instead of just, and I just lay them down and let them compost in place. Instead of doing that, you could definitely pull them out, put them in a pot, and share them with someone, because I guarantee you a lot of these would be perfectly good plants. But since I have so many, and around here these people, they act like they don't want to grow anything, I'm not even finna be bothered. There are a few people who grow, but the people who grow, we already know each other. If you get what I'm saying. And if they want anything, they know they can get it and we can share. So, I mean, in some of these, I may pull up and put in a pot somewhere, but I'm going to be honest, y'all. When it's this hot, it becomes a thing of anything in a little pot waiting on somebody to buy it or whatever. That's something else that I've got to take care of. And in this heat, stuff in small pots that I got to try to nurture and do, it just becomes more really kind of unnecessary work on me. And the reason I know is because I've done it before. And then you waste all your little energy on something that was full of S. But anyway, okay. But yeah, so you just fan through and see anything that ain't got no true leaves is coming out. And so what you'll do is you'll do this several times until you're left with kind of some stars. And as you thin, it gives more resources for the ones that are already here. And I know y'all probably gonna be like, "Ooh, you ain't hardly really thin." Yeah, it's kind of like I'll take a few minutes and go through, and we're gonna focus on this cluster over here now. But yeah, so like I said, same process. Anything short, don't really have any true leaves on it. Like some of this stuff is way shorter and way behind everything else. So just pull that stuff out. Like in here, I've got several. No true leaves, real short. Whereas a lot of this other stuff does have true leaves. So, yeah, y'all, the stuff that's trying to do, we give it a chance. The stuff that's in here playing games, you got to come out and make room for your buddies. We appreciate your sacrifice. Also, if it's real buggy and ate up, you know, pull that kind of stuff as well. Who is this coming down the street, y'all? Y'all know it's a running theme with me and these folks. Oh, it's the two guys talking. I heard some noise. I don't know what was going on. Cause you don't never know about Negro. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I bet you they probably say, "Lord, she down on her hand and knee today." Yeah, all right, y'all. So y'all see what all I did thin that. It may not look like it, but I did thin that. And that's all I'm going to thin that for today. So like I said, I'll just take it in steps. And because guess what? I ain't going to be out here long, cause I'm finna give me another swig of water already. I ain't really just sweating like that, but I'm trying to stay hydrated because I ain't trying to fall out in these streets or in these gardens or whatever. And I want to make mention to y'all, if you ain't got nothing to clip your tool, get you some clothespins. Clothespins don't cost, they're $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, but they I think that what $2 at Walmart. Look at that roly poly, 10 okra. I ain't gonna have okra this bird. But y'all, I'm gonna get this tube peeled back. I got one right here. I'm gonna get this tube peeled back. I'm gonna set y'all up and try to show y'all how I go about doing with this squash. And try to explain to y'all why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna get me another swig of water. So my squash is doing good this year, this too, y'all, because y'all know them dying boards. I'm also not gonna stay out here long, y'all, because let me tell y'all this. I have a tendency, and I'm not saying this is a good tendency. I'm not telling you to do what I do. I'm just telling you what happened. Over the years, and I've got to quit doing this. Over the years, I'm terrible about not eating breakfast. And I can tell as I get older, diabetes does run in my family. A lot of people don't understand diabetes is regulation of your blood sugar. A lot of times will help keep you from getting diabetes if you learn how to regulate your blood sugar. And what I mean is this: don't go long periods without eating. And unfortunately, a lot of times I like breakfast, but I don't be feeling like cooking. I feel all right, so I get up and move around, but I can't do that in this heat. I'm finna hurry up and do this and go back in the house this morning, and I got to go in there and eat me something. I don't feel bad, but anybody that know what I'm talking about, they know you don't be feeling great either. So what I try to do in here, I'm gonna try to not keep y'all forever. Let me put y'all on this side. Uh-oh. You making seatbelt? Yeah, making seatbelt like that. So what I'm gonna do is go in here more towards the bottom of the plant. And those are the leaves I want to concentrate on taking out. So y'all just seen me cut that. Because that leaf, and a lot of times you can tell, look how dark the stem is. The stem's so pretty and dark down at the bottom. I'm just kind of go in here and some of these leaves be hanging all out the bed and stuff. As squash grows, the leaves die anyway. So this is not something like, there's nothing wrong with the plant. That leaf is over there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna get that oak tree out of there though. See, that leaf was already gone. So yeah, as they grow new leaves, the old leaves are going to die away. And I really just kind of look and see what's pointing up and looking nice. Like this one, I believe I'm done. The Cushaw, which is a pumpkin, it's more like a pumpkin-like squash, meaning it really vines. I don't prune its leaves. I can't really explain to you why. I don't know, maybe, okay. So the vining type to me seems like when it vines, it doesn't really lose many leaves. Now, if I see some leaves that are looking, suspect, I will take them off. Look at that Cushaw in there. I will take them off. But if they look all right, I'll leave them. It almost seems like these other squash, they produce so many leaves sometimes to where it look like they shading themselves and everything else out too. But perhaps you can prune those cushions. That female there. See how it look all shriveled up already? The flower ain't even open up. That didn't look good to me. That's why I took that off. If you see females or something that looks crazy, take them off. Doesn't look worth a nickel. Okay. Alright, now let me pay attention. I think this one is actually okay. I don't think I need to prune too much. I think I'm gonna go over to this other side. This other side really needs some pruning, in my opinion. And then some of this is also a rearrangement because my cushion is grabbing all over everything and throwing itself into the tube and grasping and on everything. So let's come over here, try to see what we can see. As far as the vine borers, and that's another reason why I'm not going to be taking all day to do this. As far as the vine borers, y'all, I haven't seen not one inclination of any vine borers at all this whole season, which I am in love with, because vine borers had gotten to the point where they would make me not grow things, make me not grow squash in particular. Uh-oh, and you broke your own self off. This one doesn't have a ton of stuff that I really want to prune either. This one's looking real good. Let's go to this next one. I think 2 leaves came out of there and that was it. Let's see what y'all can see. I do have a squash down in there. I don't think this got pollinated. Or if it, I don't even think it opened. Now, I love the plants on this. Where are you coming from? Way over there. So if you got big ones like that, big and yellow, that was getting ready to phase itself out. And to be honest, I probably could just leave a lot of these, and I might do that. Some of these yellow leaves, leave them in here and let them compost in place and mulch the ground. Since I don't have vine borers, because of the tool, I think I can get away with that. I'm strategically over there laying those down so they can compost down and mulch the ground and feed themselves a little bit. Y'all, this video is kind of uneventful. I know some may prune they squash a little more, but shit. You also want your stuff to have enough leaves to do photosynthesis to put on some fruit now. So you have to be careful about how much stuff you prune off, because you can get carried away with that, you know. So be careful. But I think that's looking pretty good. How about y'all? That's 3 plants, maybe 4. I lost a plant or 2 from when I first throw these seeds out, but that's all it is to it, y'all. Take out those bad looking leaves and, you know, and let your cat come help you. You gonna help me, Chris? You gonna help me put the tool back on? We got to put the tool on because those bugs, you know how they do, don't you, Chris? That's why we got to put back on. And when you're putting your tool on, try to be careful and try to have your leaves facing to where they are facing the sun and they can perform photosynthesis. You don't want to have your leaves all folded up and they can't photosynthesize. They will do it, but you know, give your stuff a fighting chance. Don't just have your stuff out here, you know, crazy. Let's see, which way was this plant going? Let me have you to go this way. And because these squash plants are so furry, they will catch on to your tool. Just take your time. Just take your time. I know y'all can't see me. Let me. I hadn't seen Roger in so long. I didn't think he was still driving that truck. That sucker must have towed his car up. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But like I said, y'all just take your time and slowly bring your tool over and try to make sure it's covering everything. Now I've got a rip in my tool right here. I made that rip. It was an accident, but things happen. Let me see here. And I can't say that I have this just 100% all the way closed up. But these bugs aren't the smartest in the world. When you see me reaching in there, it's because I'm trying to straighten those leaves out. And for the people that asked me how was the squash leaves, they were good. Oh, if y'all want me to do a cooking video on how I cook them, tell me in the comment section if y'all want to see that. And if y'all want to see that, I'll try to do that for y'all. I'll do my best to try to show y'all, but it was so simple and so good and everything. But like I was saying a while ago, these bugs ain't the smartest. You just have to make sure your stuff is closed up good enough. And if it's closed up good enough, they're not smart enough to fly around looking for an opening. They just kind of, they thinking that, you know, oh, these plants, they ought to be wide open. I ought to just be able to just lay eggs on them. When they get on that tool, they realize, or they can't get on where they want to lay them eggs, they realize what's up. So that's that, y'all. And I know it don't look much different, but it's a little different. Now see, let me show y'all something. Try to show y'all one last little thing what I'm talking about. When I say, see right here where those leaves all folded up, and like I said, they will photosynthesize, but what I want to try to do is let those leaves, there's so much of the plant over here, I want to give them a chance to try to photosynthesize or whatever. It's not going to be perfect, but look. And sometimes you have to adjust your tool and move your stuff. See how I couldn't tuck that back up under, but it don't matter as long as this is down like this. They're not going to bother. The bugs aren't going to go up under there. They're just not smart enough. So, all right, y'all. Till next time. See you guys later.